BRAINY presents 12 Signs of Coming Betrayal You Must Never Ignore. Let's be real, betrayal rarely strikes out of the blue. It's more like a slow burn, with subtle signs that something is amiss, usually long before the final heartbreaking moment. And we like to think that we'd spot betrayal from a mile away, that we're too savvy or too connected with our loved ones to be blindsided. But the reality is that the warning signs of betrayal are often overlooked, dismissed, or excused until it's too late. These signs don't come with flashing neon lights. They whisper instead of shout, hiding in the mundane details of daily life. Yet if recognized, they can give you a heads up before the final blow. Here's a detailed look at 12 potential indicators that betrayal may be on the horizon. Number 1. Changes in routine. One of the first red flags you should watch out for is an abrupt change in someone's daily routine. Have they started working late unexpectedly? Are there unexplained absences or last-minute trips? While these might have innocent explanations, consistent deviations from one's usual habits could suggest they are hiding something. Changes in routine are typically a precursor to something more significant, particularly if they are coupled with vague or inconsistent explanations. Number 2. Subtle undermining or criticism. Subtle criticism or undermining behavior can be an early sign of betrayal. If someone starts nitpicking at you, making you feel inadequate, or subtly putting you down, it could be because they are trying to justify their own disloyalty. This behavior is often a form of psychological manipulation, where the person shifts the blame onto you to ease their own guilt. It can be especially damaging because it's usually disguised as concern or constructive criticism. If you notice a pattern of subtle undermining, it's best to address it before it escalates. Number 3. Increased secrecy. When someone begins to act more secretive than usual, there's something they definitely don't want you to know. This could manifest in various ways. Perhaps they start hiding their phone, become evasive about their plans, or change their online habits, such as setting up new passwords or deleting messages. Secrecy breeds suspicion, and if a person close to you starts behaving this way, you better pay attention. Number 4. Sudden emotional distance. Another significant sign of potential betrayal is a noticeable shift in emotional closeness. Emotional withdrawal tends to precede physical or emotional betrayal as one begins to disconnect from the relationship. They may stop sharing their thoughts, become less affectionate, or seem disinterested in your life. This can be incredibly painful, especially if you've always been close. And while there could be other reasons for emotional distance, such as stress or depression, if this behavior is coupled with other signs on this list, it's important to consider the possibility of betrayal. Number 5. Frequent lying or omitting information. When someone starts lying more frequently, even about trivial matters, it's a sign that something is going on. Small lies or half-truths might seem harmless at first, but they can indicate a pattern of deception. If you notice inconsistencies in their stories or catch them leaving out essential details, don't dismiss it. Consistent dishonesty often leads to more significant betrayals, as it becomes easier for the person to justify their actions. Number 6. Spending more time with new people. A sudden shift in social circles or the company someone keeps can be another indication of potential betrayal. If they start spending significantly more time with new friends or colleagues without involving you, it could suggest shifting loyalties. This behavior might not be immediately suspicious, as people naturally form new connections. However, if they begin prioritizing these new relationships over your time together, or become secretive about these interactions, it's worth considering the potential implications. Number 7. Sudden interest in your reactions. It's normal for someone to care about how you react to things, but if they suddenly become overly interested in gauging your reactions, they're likely testing the waters. It's not beyond the realm of possibility that they are considering betraying you and want to see how much you suspect. They might watch you more closely, ask probing questions, or seem unusually attentive to your moods and opinions. If you notice this pattern, you should be vigilant about other potential red flags. Number 8. Defensiveness or irritability. When someone starts becoming defensive or irritable about innocent questions or comments, it can signal guilt or hidden motives. Defensiveness is a way to deflect suspicion, making you feel like you're the one being unreasonable for asking. For example, if you casually ask the person about their day and they snap at you or become unusually protective of their privacy, it's worth noting. Number 9. Over-justifying or over-explaining. Sometimes people who are hiding something will go to great lengths to justify their actions. Over-justifying or over-explaining situations that don't require such detail can be a sign that they're trying to cover their tracks. If someone gives you a long-winded explanation for something trivial, it could be because they are trying to convince themselves and you that everything is fine. This type of behavior is often driven by guilt and the need to appear blameless. It's good to listen not just to what they say, but why they feel the need to say so much. Number 10. Unusual financial transactions. Money can be a major indicator of betrayal in relationships. Unexplained expenses, hidden accounts, or sudden changes in financial habits can all be warning signs. Financial betrayal is particularly painful because it involves a breach of trust that goes beyond just money. It can signify a deeper betrayal of values and priorities. If the person in question starts spending money on things you are not aware of, or withdraws large sums without explanation, it's definitely worth considering whether they're hiding something bigger. Number 11. Lack of accountability. People who are planning betrayal have a tendency to avoid taking responsibility. They might stop apologizing, shift blame frequently, or make excuses for their behavior. This lack of accountability is a way to distance themselves from guilt and justify their actions. They might also begin to minimize the importance of past promises or commitments. If someone in your life starts acting this way, it's a major red flag. Number 12. Unusual kindness or guilt-driven behavior. Be wary of unusual acts of kindness or guilt-driven behavior. If someone starts being overly nice, giving you unexpected gifts, or going out of their way to please you, it could be a sign of underlying guilt. This behavior is generally short-lived and can be a way for the person to ease their conscience. While kindness is usually a good thing, sudden and uncharacteristic behavior can be a sign that something is wrong. Of course, not every instance of these behaviors means betrayal is inevitable, but they are worth keeping an eye on. If you notice a combination of these signs, it might be time for an open and honest conversation. After all, trust is the foundation of any relationship, and once it's broken, it's extremely difficult to repair. Protecting yourself from betrayal begins with awareness and the courage to confront difficult truths. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click on the notification bell. That way you'll get notified of our next post. Also, to learn more about many other interesting topics, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.